Hey guys, it's Miss Nicole and Aaron Schmerin. I'm actually going to tread very carefully on this video and share my view and my thoughts and my opinion on the subject. And I'm not even going to say comment, like, and subscribe, because that's not this kind of video. It's not your woohoo fun type of video. It's a more subtle, very serious video about the news lately. I'm sure everybody, and I've seen it on Google, Facebook, everywhere on the internet is talking about the Parkland shooting that has happened. And my prayers and my thoughts and my feelings go out to those families who lost somebody and who were affected, whether they lost somebody or not. It's a very traumatic experience. I've never experienced it, and I hope to God I don't ever experience it. I'm going to start off by saying, there's so much I could say that's wrong or crosses the line or that's right. It just depends on who watches this and, views it whatever way. And everything I say in this video is strictly, and I will put it in the description link down below. It's strictly my opinion, my thoughts, my views on what's going on. So I apologize if I offend anybody. First of all, I guess I'm going to say, or second off, this is a very touchy subject to some people because I guess it deals with, we've had a few too many of these mass shootings or school shootings. These are uncalled for. I know these, I guess in legal terms, defenders or criminals, if you want to call them that, whatever fancies your vocabulary. Everybody thinks that, there's this reason that they do it, or there's that reason that they do it. I say and I view, there's three sides to every truth, every story. There's his side, her side, and the actual truth. For instance, I could tell you what's on my mind, or I could, I guess, what's the word? Tell you the sky's blue. That's my story. My story says the sky's blue, but Bob down the street could say, no, it's pink. That's his side of the story, but the actual truth is, it's clear, it's rays refracted from the sun. Not trying to go off on a tangent and be scientific and all, but that was just an example of my view on the truth. We read about all these stories in the news. I've been taught, not to believe everything you read or hear, because sometimes it's, I guess, it's news. I don't know. You can try to Google search statistics on mass shootings, but you're going to get tons of websites that tell you what do they count, or how do they count, or it depends on how you do this or that. So there's not very a specific number of statistical information in regards to shootings. Then you have the Gun Association, Mental Health Association, you have, professors, psychologists, this, that, and the other coming at you telling you, oh, it's because they did this, or it's because it's guns, or this, that, and the other. Well, I'll tell you this, I have a mental health disorder. no, I don't own a gun, but if I wanted to buy a gun, I shouldn't be put into a category, oh, I'm going to go commit a murder. No, I'm not. Maybe that wasn't the right thing to say because I don't want it to be misconstrued. If I buy a gun, I'm going to, I'm going to use it for protection. If somebody's going to harm me or my family, I'm going to use it for my protection. Doesn't mean I'm going to go commit horrible crimes or, try to hurt somebody else. No, I'm not, I've, read on different blog posts, websites, different people's opinions say that, if somebody has mental health illness, they shouldn't own a gun because they're more of a danger to society. I guess my opinion, and I say that loudly because that's my opinion, I do agree that, when somebody goes and purchases a gun, they should have a background check. And yes, if somebody has mental health issues that have been, I guess, that have had a problematic past in regards to harming animals or crime or, harming people, etc., stuff like that, they should be a little closely monitored, if that makes sense. I guess maybe I'm not wording it right. I guess in a way I'm at a loss for words because I'm not sure exactly how to word things in this video or how to word it on this topic because it can be taken totally different. There's been so many news stories and articles since I've been on this earth, in all my 27 years on this earth, in regards to, school shootings or mass shootings. I remember the DC sniper. I remember Sandy Hook. I don't remember Columbine, but I was 9. I don't think I remember watching a bunch of news stories about that. But I have fully researched, I guess not fully, but I have researched that topic, or that incident. There's been Aurora, Colorado. There's been San Bernardino. Then also there's been, before my time, in school shootings in the Texas, University of Texas, in 1966. There's been church shootings, like the one in Texas. There's been one, I actually just watched the documentary about it. There's been the one in Fort Hood. I guess there was one then I'll put it down in the description link. I'm looking at the Washington Post. I'm trying to read the website here. 2018 National Mass Shootings in America. It's when you Google mass shootings in the USA, there's been Virginia Tech. There's been multiple shootings. Pulse. I guess it's it. 2015. There was the one in Charleston, South Carolina. The church shooting. Like I said, there's been so many shootings, and it's just too much life lost. I'm saying a lot because I'm not, like I said, I'm not sure what to say. My heart hurts because these bright young students were cut down in their prime. They, you know, some of them probably were seniors or juniors or sophomores or freshmen. You know, I haven't fully read articles on, you know, who was in what grade and etc. But, you know, still, you know, I was in high school 7-8 years ago, you know, and it's, you know, I'm close enough in their age. Yes, I'm 27, but like I said, 7-8 years ago, I was a 17, 18-year-old student, you know, and I go into a high school. That could have happened to me. I'm lucky, and I thank God that it didn't, that it never did. You know, I have 2 young kids that are, one of them's about to go into preschool, and I have one in kindergarten, you know. So it's like, I worry about that, you know, but people can harm people anyway, any shape or form, wherever, time of day or night. Sorry, I'm getting emotional because it does kind of hit home, you know. It's especially with the high school, you know. Granted, you know, people have died from other mass shootings, and it's uncalled for. And I agree that we do need to have more strictly enforced gun laws. I guess more thorough backgrounds. If you see somebody who, you know, whether it be because they got bullied or because they're, you know, they don't have nobody to talk to, or they feel alone, or they just want to, I guess, make a statement, make an impact, or, you know, they feel like, you know, they want to be famous, so let me do this. You know, I've read articles where they said the FBI was talking, or, you know, FBI was forewarned that the student that committed this crime already made statements and, oh, I'm going to be a mass shooter or something like that. You know, it's, when you hear alarming stuff, we need to be more proactive about, you know, hey, we need to see what's going on with them, him, her, they, whatever. Because, you know, I could wake up and my child could be locked down in a school with a shooter, you know, like Sandy Hook. I hope to God it never happens, you know, but if there's warning signs or red flags, and I'm like 100% sure that, you know, America is not stupid. You know, we have pretty intelligent people in this country, and if we see somebody that's getting bullied or picked on, stand up for them, step in, stop it. You know, if we see somebody that has, I guess, withdrawn, or is in a withdrawn state, they have red flags, like they're trying to hurt themselves, or they're talking about, you know, killing people, step in, step up, say something, because the more we are proactive about stopping, I mean, I understand that nothing is, I guess, preventable, but we can be more proactive in stepping up and pointing out, oh, this person needs help, or this person, you know, is something's going on with this person. You know, this person said this, that you know, this person's bullying this. Step up. You know, like I said, we're not stupid. We're a country full of brilliant geniuses. Some of us don't have the potential to be, you know, like Albert Einstein. But that being said, we need to step up and be more proactive about this. You know, if we, I guess in a way it's just kind of like, all that can be really said is be proactive. If you see somebody, I guess, not in the right state of mind, you know, and sometimes these people surprise you and are like me or you, normal, go happy, smiley, go lucky. You never would expect them to do something like this. Like everybody says, you know, expect the unexpected. but there will be small indicators along the way to let you know, oh, something's gonna happen. Stop it. Prevent it, I guess, in a way, you know, speak up about it. We all are so quick to talk about our president or talk about our country and, you know, its laws and etc. But if somebody's giving signs of not being stable, or somebody's, you know, I guess, you know, saying something that, you know, could potentially lead to something, we're quick to shut up and not be a part of it for whatever reason, you know. I guess we're stupid in that aspect. That's the main point of it. Be proactive about stopping possible violence. I word it like that because there's so many different ways violence could happen. You know, this video is kind of, I guess, here, there, and yonder in some of the way I word it, because I have to step lightly because I don't want to tread over somebody else's point of views. And I've said it at the beginning, this is my point of view, strictly my point of view. I'm using my voice to post to YouTube, a platform that we all post different videos of. I'm posting this video to use my voice to speak out about this because this is an uncalled event. All these violence is uncalled for. And to tell you guys, speak up. Yes, I understand we have to worry about what's going on with our country, what's going on with our president, and etc. But when stuff like this happens, like Parkland or Sandy Hook or Columbine, when stuff like that happens, where are we? You know, if we've seen a lot of the articles that I've read state, oh, they had mental illness. Well, if you've seen red flags, speak up about it. You know, don't hide in the dark. Don't be so quick to criticize our president in something, you know, money he's spending, or the way a law should or should not be. Because here we are worried about that and letting this person go farther, deeper into the darkness to commit these crimes, you know. I guess this is my view. Because these young 15, 16, 17, 18-year-olds, I guess, would still be here. I mean, I've read articles, like I said, you know, I've read articles where they said, well, I read one article, I forget which one it was, they said, oh, we knew he would do something like that. Well, if you knew something was going to happen like that, does somebody speak up? If they did, then, I mean, we got to I know sometimes people sometimes people speak up and it's not heard. It gets brushed off. Make hell about it, you know? I'm not saying go out and riot, but keep on pestering, you know, keep on pestering till it's heard, something is done. Because this could have been prevented, I guess, in a way. I don't know. Like I said, this is all my opinion. I'm going to sign off for now because I guess I'm running in circles for a little bit there. My heart and my feelings go out and my prayers go out for the people who lost someone or who were affected by this. Yeah. Like I said, I'm going to sign off now.